First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's not a very big guy, barely over 6 foot, but boy, he carries a big arm. Really live fastball, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better, and he's a big game pitcher. If Walker Buehler is throwing strikes, it's nearly impossible to string an inning to get 3 or 4 hits off this guy.
So now here is Josh Rojas, and we are set for baseball here this evening. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, this team really needs David Peralta to step up. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
That brings up Pavin Smith. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in at 262 on the year, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Buehler has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Just underway here in Southern California. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Standing in now, Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3. But the D-backs tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up at Dodger Stadium. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Caleb Smith gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bullet back up the middle. Smith patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting second.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, they have to be hoping to get a lot more out of A.J. Pollock moving forward. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. And a ball 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 delivery.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Dodgers leave one. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way to left center. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
That is six. The left fielder.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
So now to the plate, David Peralta. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one yanked just foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Taylor has it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Next to dig in, Nick Ahmed, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Diamondbacks down in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Will Smith.
The Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
First pitch of the AB now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First delivery to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
3-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith able to track it down for the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 31, Caleb Smith.
So stepping in is Caleb Smith. Here's the first pitch. Weakly hit to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Josh Rojas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 1-0. So here is Chris Taylor as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not shortstop. Chris.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
Next for the Dodgers, Walker Buehler. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Holiday shading to his right. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. And now the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Walker will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next is Pavin Smith.
The center fielder, Pavin Smith.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, had a hanger that time but missed it. 1-2. Smith on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
The next 3-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Walker brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting. Right fielder. Cole Calhoun.
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder. Mookie
Here it comes.
Betts.
0-1.
Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lifted in the air to center field. Smith is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting. The center fielder. Cody Bellinger.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and here comes Cody Bellinger. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate
Third
right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Rojas into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta.
David Peralta.
First offering on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Muncy is under it, 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First delivery to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now here is Brian Holiday. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Behind 0-2 now. Ahmed, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runner at first here, one man out. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now to bat, Caleb Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Josh Rojas. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch popped up. Turner has room in foul territory. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Calhoun, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Gavin Lux, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Chris Taylor. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in is Pavin Smith. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Eduardo Escobar back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First offering. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2 out, nobody on. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Joe Kelly takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. David Peralta will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Through 5 1/2, it's now 2-0 Arizona. Albert Pujols is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Here's the first pitch. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's inside. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Max Muncy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
That's 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Jake Reed will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So now into the box is Nick Ahmed. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Nick Ahmed.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So now to the plate, Brian Holiday, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Reed, a native of Arizona, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Caleb Smith. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. D-backs lead it 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And it's fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Another payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Here now is Will Smith. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-0. Garrett Clevenger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Josh Rojas.
Josh Rojas.
Now the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate now, Haven Smith, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fouled off. Rojas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball just inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Eduardo Escobar coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Christian Walker will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. First and second now, 1 man out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-1, here it is.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
One and 2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fouled away. Line but speared on a hop. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up is Gavin Lux. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Gavin.
He's set and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Next, it'll be Chris Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Matt Beatty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The average coming in 257. 4 home runs and 29 driven in. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ahmed onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Kenley Jansen comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
David Peralta.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. David Peralta is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Two and 0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1-0 home. Is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Ball even at 2-2. From the stretch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Brian Holiday, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Peralta's on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Josh Reddick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Jansen comes set. 0-1 on its way.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Here's the 0-2. Holiday is off of first with 2 away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the 9th. Last chance coming up for the guys in blue. They trail 2-0. Joaquin Soria enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Next up is Max Muncy. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I never thought they'd reach this milestone, but here we are, 26 wins in a row, tying the Major League record set by the New York Giants way back in 1916. One of the great all-time runs in any sport, and we're here watching it.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Caleb Smith wins his 3rd of the season. Joaquin Soria records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: